The answer is no. Sorry, you can't. So if you want to have guaranteed income, you want to have a guaranteed roll-up rate, you want to lock in those high rates of return for high income, Hi, I am John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy, and I get a ton of questions all the time about annuities, and there are some frequent ones that I wanted to answer today that I think will help you in your annuity search. And it'll help me because you'll already have those answered by the time you book a call with me. So if you want to book a call, there is a link below this video. But let's talk about some of the concerns that you might have. So the first one that I get is, does my annuity have investment options? And yes, all annuities have investment options. If it's a variable annuity, it's got sub-accounts, usually tied to mutual funds. If it's a fixed index annuity, which is the most popular one that I sell and people like because they can put an income rider on it, yes, it has indexes like Fidelity, Barclays, you've got S&P 500. There's quite a few indexes that you're able to take advantage of as far as growth. Now, for the fixed annuities, it's just a straight interest rate, okay? Very similar to a CD. So if it's 4 or 5%, then that's what you get. So that's very, very simple. All right, can I get a new annuity if I'm unhappy with my current one? The answer is yes, of course. Now, if you just barely got an annuity, probably not, okay? You probably want to wait at least 2 years. And the reason why I say that is because you're going to have surrender charges, okay? You can't just get rid of your old annuity and take those huge surrender charges. You can do that, but a new insurance company won't take you until you've waited at least 2 years, sometimes 3 years, because they don't want to be liable for your losses, okay? So a lot of times when I will replace an annuity for someone, first we got to make sure that the income that they're getting from the new one is much, much higher than they would get from keeping the old one. And if it has a premium bonus, money added to your account after you purchase the annuity, that makes it nice because then it kind of makes up for the losses from replacing the other one. Now, if you're out of your surrender charge period and you're just looking for better rates and you're looking to roll into something better, no problem. It's easy to do. Book a call with me and we'll look at all the top annuity rates. Okay, should I buy an annuity if I am poor in health? Well, I guess if you feel like you're going to die in the next 5 to 10 years, then you might look at an annuity that has a period certain for maybe 5 or 10 years. That is an option. But if you're married, it still might be a good idea to do a fixed index annuity and do a joint payout. All right, the next question I get, and I've answered this in my other videos, is can I purchase an annuity with my 401k distribution? Yes. So instead of taking a distribution, you'll just do a transfer, a 1035 transfer from your current 401k into an IRA. And so you would purchase the new annuity inside of that IRA. All right, of course, the next question is very similar to the last. Should I put an annuity inside my IRA? Well, people do it all the time. And you don't really put it in your IRA. You usually just take the money that's sitting in your IRA or your 401k or 403b or any other type of tax-deferred account. You'll purchase an annuity inside of another IRA, okay, held at the insurance carrier, and that's how it's done. Okay, so you purchase the annuity first inside of an IRA, and so you're just doing a 1035 transfer from the 401k to the IRA. All right? Does it make sense to leave my annuity to my heirs? Well, do you want to leave money behind? Most people I talk to don't. They want to keep the money for themselves. They want to have the highest income for themselves. They don't want to leave the money to their kids. Their kids usually tell them, Mom, Dad, we love you. We want to make sure that you are able to enjoy your retirement, so keep your money. We don't need it, which is great. Now, if you are still thinking, hey, I'd still like to leave something to my kids, is there an annuity out there that would be good for them? Yes. Typically for those type of annuities, maybe look at a MYGA, a multi-year guaranteed annuity, maybe with a guaranteed 5-6% rate, and get something that lasts as long as possible, just so you can lock in those rates. So usually between 5 and 10 years is my recommendation. If you're looking for something that maybe has a death benefit component, where the death benefit pays out more, because they have two options usually with some of these annuities. Your kids, like if you pass away, they'll get a call from the insurance company, and the insurance company will say,
all right, we've got $500,000. You can take the lump sum, or we can pay you out $800,000 over 5 years.
so that's kind of nice. It gives them the option for that. There's only certain companies that will do that. So if you want to go over that, you want to look at those best options, book a call with me. All right, so why is the word annuitize so important? Well, let me tell you. Annuitization is an irrevocable decision, and it's based off of a SPIA or a DIA, okay, single premium, immediate annuity or deferred annuity. And these are annuitized contracts where you trade money to the insurance company and they in turn promise you a certain amount of payments in return. And it's irrevocable. You can't change it. There's no cash value. There's no nothing. So yeah, that's pretty important. It's a pretty important term to remember. Most of the annuities that I sell are fixed index annuities with an income rider that gives you guaranteed income for life. It's very similar to what a SPIA will give you. The difference is it's more flexible. It has cash value. It has more of a death benefit. And you can also cancel it and get out of it and still get your money back, whatever's left after you've taken some money out for income. So there's a lot of flexibility that you have that you don't have with a DIA or a SPIA. All right, can I add an existing income rider to my annuity? The answer is no. Sorry, you can't. So if you want to have guaranteed income, you want to have a guaranteed roll-up rate, you want to lock in those high rates of return for high income, you better attach it now. You better do it when you are thinking about purchasing an annuity, not after. Because after you purchased it, that's what you have. Okay, the only way to change it is you're going to have to replace it with another annuity later on with an income rider. And you might lose many years of guaranteed growth that an income rider might give you had you placed it on your original contract. All right, and of course, the next question is very, very similar to the last, which is, what are income riders? How do they work? Well, guess what? There's a video. There's a video in my channel that you can go to, and I talk about specifically how income riders work. But basically, income riders give you a guaranteed rate of return that is guaranteed over so many years, and it makes your income benefit value, which is separate from your regular account value, go up. And it usually compounds, and you also usually have a very high withdrawal rate versus if you had no income rider, the withdrawal rate is much lower. And of course, the guaranteed return is much, much lower too. So I have a lot of questions on this. People are always wondering,
is the income rider worth it? Is it worth it to pay the 1% or the 1.25% rider fee for this?
And I tell them, yeah, it's worth it if you want high income. It's not worth it if you don't want high income and you just want to leave money to your kids, then don't pay for the rider. But usually if you're paying for a rider, you get a lot for it. Like I might pay 30 or 40 or 50 grand for a rider over my lifetime, but in return, I'm going to get like another 400 or 500 grand in extra income. That to me is definitely worth it. Okay. Do I own a single premium immediate annuity? And can I replace it? Okay, that's, again, goes back to what I said before. When you have a SPIA or a DIA, these are irrevocable contracts, so you can't change anything. So think first before you purchase one and make sure you compare to a fixed index annuity option that is way more flexible. Okay, here is another very, very popular question, and I get this all the time. I would say on every call I get this. What happens to my annuity, the money in there, if I die? Well, it doesn't go to the insurance company, not if it's a fixed index annuity or a fixed annuity, okay? It goes to your beneficiaries. Whatever is in that account goes to your beneficiaries, and they don't have to pay any surrender charges, no MVA charges, no nothing, okay? And they get all the growth too. That's pretty nice. It's good to know. A lot of people think, oh, they're going to be penalized. They're not going to be able to get all the account. No, in the case of death, they're going to get everything. In fact, there's also a lot of annuities that will allow you to access it if you are terminally ill or if you're chronically ill, okay, if you're confined to a nursing home. So a lot of good benefits there to be aware of. All right, so that's all I've got today. I just wanted to at least go over some of the main questions that I do get from people who book calls with me and who are wondering about annuities and they're not sure. I hope this was helpful. Just wanted to give you as much value as I could. So before you book a call with me, at least you'll be able to kind of understand a little bit how these annuities work. So if you want to book a call, there is a link below this video and it goes directly to my calendar and we can chat. Just bring all your annuity questions, any additional ones. And if you have some goals as far as income or rates of return or things that you're wanting, let me know. And we'll look at the top annuities available for that. And I'm happy to answer your questions. I'd love to sell you one, but if it doesn't make sense, I'll let you know as well. I hate being sold, and I'm sure you do too. So book a call, and we'll chat soon. All right? Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey there. I know annuities can be sometimes boring and sometimes hard to understand. So if you have a question, please feel free to comment below, and I'll answer the best way I can, or we can get on a call as well.